I'm gonna go ahead and respond to a few comments today. I'm gonna do 3 comments. I'm gonna respond to. I'm gonna start doing this periodically, where I respond to a couple comments because y'all be saying some really interesting stuff. Like y'all be writing paragraphs and like I feel like people need to see what y'all be saying low key too, and this to get me warmed up before I start doing lives and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and respond to 3 comments. Now the first one is about why bisexual women or while straight women, bisexual women don't want to date bi men. All right. And that's coming from one of my female subscribers, Vashti Kelly. She always be saying some real shit that I like. And yeah, we're going to respond to her comment. Then I'm going to respond to someone had commented, Good Boy DJ was like, I was out of pocket for my statement on saying that if a woman disses me for being bisexual, as a bisexual woman, then that's a problem, but or it's hypocritical or whatever. But if she wanted to diss me for having HIV or something, then I can understand that, or that she could. And he had commented on that as well, so I'm gonna respond to that. And somebody, Anthony J, was like, "Yeah, how you gonna basically tell bottoms that they can't mess around as much as tops and about equality and etc." So I'm gonna respond to all 3 of those. All right, so let's go.
Wanna break you off, relax and unwind. Could you ever fall in love with a young nigga like myself? And I've been thinking about you, nobody else. And my love is good for the hell.
Now the first one I want to go on is Vashti's. The reason a lot of women, so she commented this under the video I just did with the girl, with my reaction to the girl making a video about me. So she says the reason a lot of women don't like good looking gay or bi men is because, hold on. Is because our desire for you is for nothing. We want our desire of you to be in a space where we can do something about it. But if you desire the same thing in another man that we desire in you, that makes the whole thing a waste of time. Just like men who keep trying to smash sexy lesbians, they feel we are a waste of sexiness as a woman if we aren't. Oh, okay, so you're a lesbian. My bad. That's what's up. Men say that if we had sex with them, then we would only want they dick and not pussy. I tell them the same thing. If you smash the right man, you would only want D and not vagina. Laugh my ass off. You should see the look on their faces. All right, so hold on. Let me dissect that. The reason a lot of women don't like good looking gay or bi men is because our desire for you is for nothing. All right, our desire for you is for nothing because we can't mess with you. That's the first L. You can still. You just consider us somebody not to mess with because you've been raised that way. You've been taught that since you was a jit that you shouldn't be going, you shouldn't be messing with nobody men. That's the reason why you think like that. All right. Then you've been, told all the stigmas about, HIV, all that. They did that to scare y'all from messing with bisexual men on purpose because it was a protective mechanism. They didn't want, the community to get infected with HIV. I mean, I get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? When it came out in the 80s, none of us was around, so we don't know how, well, some of y'all was. We don't know how detrimental that was and how that looked and how bad that was. All I saw was pose, and that gave me a vision of it that if it was like that, then I get where they got that from. All right. I'll be telling y'all, have empathy. It sets you free. It doesn't matter if you agree or not. Have empathy and you will understand some stuff for real. Even if these people is against you, you can understand. And that'll make you not feel bad. It won't make you feel less than. It won't make you feel attacked. When you can understand why somebody not, you feel me? All right. So, whether they wrong or right, they could still be wrong, but you can understand it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I get it. Then we want our desire of you to be in a space where we can do something about it. But if you desire the same thing in another man that we desire in you, that makes the whole thing a waste of time. So that's another problem with women. Y'all don't have penises, and I've had to empathize with y'all about that because I'd be so upset with that kind of statement right there. But I just had to humble myself, and I'm like, they don't know how it feels to penetrate nobody, so they can't imagine why we be wanting to smash dudes in the butt. Like as a female, they just can't even see that. So I get you, but no, we don't desire the same thing, ladies. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. I believe that's another stigma that y'all have been led to believe that all men who mess with men are getting done in the butt and that we're basically in it for the penis because y'all don't see what else we would be in it for. I've been asked that so many times. Why you mess with dudes if all you want is if you're a top, like you gotta like suck and D or something, and I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I will do it if I love you, if I care for you, and I'm, like in that kind of bond with you. But it's not something that I like to do, and it's not something that should be a stigma, but I get it. All right. Y'all think that y'all can't just imagine nothing else because that's what y'all like men for. So y'all can't empathize with us. Y'all can only relate. Y'all are women. Y'all don't have penises, so y'all can't even really imagine what else we would be wanting a man for because that's all y'all get men for. Y'all can't do a man in the butt. So I mean, y'all just can't understand uh that part. But yeah, y'all automatically think that we're on the same team as y'all. Y'all automatically think that we want to be girls just because we are attracted to men. Y'all can't imagine no other reason. So I get that, but that's not true as well. All right, ladies. Then that makes the whole thing a waste of time because desiring the same thing in another man that we desire in you. That is so, man. That is so, man. Nah, like nah, bro. Nah. But when it comes to flamboyant men, bottoms, like, yeah, y'all are on the money there. So I don't see why. Oh, because when y'all find out we bi or we gay, even though we a masculine dude and we appear how we appear, y'all go, y'all hear gay and y'all get us, y'all basically grab us and throw us in the gay category. And then on that side, all y'all have been known to believe what gay meant was flamboyant, feminine, extra, like the stigmas that comes along with. So that's why y'all think less of us. Yeah. Because y'all don't see the difference and y'all don't care to see it because us messing with each other is a deal breaker for y'all. Just period. In y'all's mind, it makes y'all ick. It just disgusts y'all. It just dries the cat up. You know what I'm saying? Like to a lot of y'all. Like that's why I left y'all alone. Um, because I was finding women that would accept me, but they wouldn't be the kind that I wanted. I'm not just about to settle for like baby mamas with hella drama, poor or, low class, been slept around with hella dudes, or like just low value or ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all see me, I'm a handsome dude. When I was messing with females, I got bad females. So I'm not about to be able to be one of those dudes that's going to accept any female just because she's a female, regardless, just because I'm bisexual. So I got to accept whatever I can get. It's not going down like that. You feel me? That's why I say I let them go, because it's not like I wasn't finding them. And I probably still could have if I kept looking, but I found a man faster. So it just happened like this for me. But yeah. Just like men who keep trying to smash sexy lesbians, they feel we are a waste of sexiness as a woman if we aren't attracted to them. So that is like an entitlement. Yep. Yep. Like a waste of a good man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a waste of a good nigga. I've heard that before and stuff. And then that just turned me off even more because I'm like, the fact that you think that, and I've noticed females be like that. Like they'll think because they're a woman and they around like me and my dude, because to these girls we don't look like boyfriends, we look like brothers or something to them in public. And I'll be seeing how females be like trying to choose on both of us, like on some, two other girls try to, get our attention and all this other stuff. And when we don't, like they get to where they just start staring at us and stuff, and it's weird. And it's like, so you feel some type of way over there because I'm not like trying to come at you, and you think I'm attractive or whatever. And then when they find out that like they see us kiss or something, then it's like you can see the vibe change. Or when they find out that you gay, period, you just see the vibe change, and it's like y'all really feel entitled to all men. Like y'all really gotten used to that. I mean, forever that's what it was. So I get it. Forever men had to go to women and submit to women just because of the fact that they had vagina. Like men would literally lie, say that they love them, everything, just to manipulate the hell out of them just to get some vagina, bro. So they have gotten it to where they think that they are just, because I mean, the baddest dude can get a, can be with a 4 or 5, a female that's a 4 or 5, and this dude is literally a 10 in the gay community. But him getting a 4 and a 5 is normal over there. Like they just be getting some of the finest niggas and shit just because like they a female, like bro. And then let's see, they feel we are a waste of sex. Yeah, men say that if we have sex with them, then we will only want they D and not like try to turn y'all out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's different for yeah, they do that too. Yeah, I've heard a girl actually told me that straight up when I was with one of my exes. She told me that straight up that if she wanted to, she could take me from him and all this other stuff. Like that was wild. I tell them the same thing. If you F the right man, you will only want D and not P. Right. You should see the look on their faces 100, like straight up. It can go both ways. Don't be trying to tell somebody else something that you can't apply to yourself. Real talk. All right. Now the next one I wanted to respond to was you're twisting my word. Oh wait, hold up. All right, from the good boy DJ. Time stamped, and then say you said now if I had an STD or something, then yeah, she can talk about you first off. I know some good people have slipped up and caught something that they can't get rid of, and for you to preach hate, here we go, and say it's okay to make fun of, and for you to preach hate and say it's okay to make fun of someone with an incurable STD is never cool in any way, shape, or form. Say so. To say I'm disappointed is an understatement because you seem like a knowledgeable guy, which I am. But you getting too controversial for the views. I'm very much so not. I'm speaking my mind. I was a big fan and respected your art until now. Preaching hate in any way form is a devil, and you do so you need help as well. All right, so to respond to that, which yeah, you're lucky I'm even giving you light now because I didn't even see that. But that last statement is what I block people for. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how gay men always do that. They always try to project futures for you. They always try to play oracle and try to like act like they call some shots or like they are assistants of God or something. Like, bro, pipe down. You are equivalent to me in all those ways, bro. So you don't get to tell me none of that. All right. Y'all need to learn how to stay in y'all's place with that. Like real talk. That only works on people who are easily manipulated and soft hearted. I'm not. All right. And then what do you say in the beginning? All right. So what I want to say to address that though, y'all, I think gay people done got it twisted. Y'all, I done said this before. Being accepted for your sexuality is not the same for being accepted for everything. I think that because y'all went off of the Bible and because a lot of straight people would say, my sin is equal to your sin. Like we're all sinners, so it's okay. Like that was just another thing that I didn't mention on the Akbar video. She's mentioned that she's a sinner, so she can't judge as if like we're equal. Me sleeping with a man, being myself and being living in my truth is not a sin. You hurting another person, selling drugs to them, unaliving somebody, um, yeah, like murder, assault, rape, all that, that's not the same. You're not about to put me and bunch me in the group with them because I'm living my truth, which is not hurting anyone else. All right. So no, I do not believe that being gay, bi, trans, any of that is a sin. Period. I don't believe it. All right. It's not equivalent. So I'm not about to sit here and act like what was it I was trying to say on that? Uh, Act as if being immoral or having standards is hate. It's not. I can still be who I am and say, but that part I don't agree with. All right. Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I have to accept HIV or bisexual, whatever. Just because I'm a part of this community doesn't mean that I have to accept. Okay, I'll take that back. I do accept people with HIV. I've already told y'all that personally. I have actually dated people who have had HIV. All right. And I didn't judge them for that specifically. So to even come at me like that, like if you're a new viewer or something, then you might want to just, stay tuned a little bit before you comment that kind of stuff. All right. But also, it is okay to not date someone that has an incurable disease. I'm sorry. I'm not about to sit up here and act like it's okay for women to date men who have it. If they choose not to, they don't have to. If they want to, they can. But I'm not going to promote that. All right. So if you're asking me to say that because that's what you think, then that's something that you promote on your own. This is my platform. I don't agree with that. And that's just what it is. All right. Nobody's going to punk me and try to throw any words at me to call me out of my name, any isms, misogynistic, whatever you want to call me. That's not getting ready to make me change my mind. I'm a real one. I'm not one of them soft-hearted people who just want to please people. All right. It is what it is. It is okay for any human being to decide that they don't want to deal with somebody because they have an incurable disease. That's a very valid reason for somebody not to date you. What I've been saying is that I got a problem with women bunching gay men and all bisexual men in with HIV. When they hear gay or bi, they think HIV. That's the problem because that's not the truth. I'm a living example. And that's why I'm saying y'all need to give me my props on that. Like for not being a statistic and everything, that's a good thing. But see, y'all upset and triggered because that is a statistic if you have caught HIV as a gay man or a bi man. It is. Just like a woman from the hood, 16-year-old to 21 is a statistic if you get pregnant by that time. It just is what it is. There's certain demographics that are most likely known to do certain things. And y'all mad because I'm saying it and y'all used to hearing, because see now lately it's been everybody's just saying what they want you to hear or what you want to hear. They're telling you what you want to hear because it's making them fucking money and giving them views and it's fake. Okay. So because I'm not saying that, y'all want to call me these names when I'm just being real. And it is okay to actually not date somebody because they have an incurable disease. Straight up. I don't know how else to put that. I don't know what else. Like, I don't know what the problem is with that statement. Real talk. And on top of that, y'all would want to agree. That's the stigma on us. Y'all want to go ahead and co-sign the stigma? Oh no, y'all want to make them accept the stigma. Y'all think y'all gonna make anybody accept? Nigga, what? Somebody who has to take pills every day just to survive and do all like go to a doctor regularly. Like, come on, bro. Like, have some empathy. Even if you do have that disease, bro, you shouldn't be wanting other people to catch it. So why is that a problem? What I said, y'all are hearing, y'all getting attacked. Y'all are hearing when I say that, oh, that means nobody, I'm not good enough. He's trying to say I'm not good enough. Then he's trying to say nobody should date me. He's trying to say, I'm not worthy of love. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not worthy of love. 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 No, I'm not Okay, that's why I'll be trying to say y'all keep feeling too personal about everything and feeling attacked because y'all used to people catering to y'all's emotions, and I'm not. So I'm just speaking my mind, and y'all feeling catching airwaves and shit. When if you hear me out, you will see that I have good, nothing but pure intentions. Like real talk. I don't think that having HIV makes you invaluable of love. There are good people, but also just like he said, being a good person does not mean that I should be with you. Okay, there's a lot of good people, bro. All right, there's a lot of good people in the world. If you go with anybody just because they display that they're a good person, that's not. Come on, man. Like, let's be real here when we're having these conversations. You just dating people because they nice. Like, stop it. Okay? We all have standards. We all have things that we prefer, what we don't like, what are deal breakers. And if somebody wants to say that they don't want to date somebody because they got an incurable disease, they got that right. And I don't feel like there's no reason why they should get backlash for that. Uh, some good people have slipped up and caught something they can't get rid of. And for you to preach hate, that's where you're attacking, feeling some kind of way. I already, address that and say it's okay to make fun of someone with an incurable STD. I did not say it's okay to make fun of them. I said it's okay to diss them, meaning not date them. When I said diss, it's like pop the balloon. They get the right to pop the balloon on your ass for that, like straight up. And you are making me out to be someone that I'm not to make yourself feel better. I noticed that a lot in the gay community as well. They'll tell you something to make them, they'll try to throw a jab at you to get a negative reaction to make themselves feel better and justify it, even if it don't even make sense what they're talking about. Um, yeah, so hey, if I lose supporters because I'm saying stuff like that, then that's cool. It is what it is. And you win some and you lose some, and I'm gonna still be going. So yeah. Uh, but I will say that I do care. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't care, and I'm not gonna be all hard with y'all and be fake. I do care about my subscribers, my supporters, my viewers, anybody who's been rocking with me for any amount of time. I do care. All right. So I care about this community anyway. If I didn't, I would have never started this channel. All right. So, period. Now, you also, oh, the next one I wanted to respond to, this is the one I really wanted to get at. All right. So, what's this dude commenting? Anthony J 6144. What's crazy is that you're a top saying that if a bottom gives it up on the first date, you're easy or a slut. But you also smashed him on the first night. So does that mean you're loose or a slut too? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I'm gonna address that part because you did break this up in paragraphs. So no, it does not. Let me get y'all to understand where I'm coming at with that. The reason why it doesn't is because a real slut or a hoe or anything like that is with a receiver of penetration. And let me tell you why. Your hole loosens and it wears and tears based on usage. Penis does not. Unless I catch an STD or something, there's nothing that changes with my penis. I don't shrink in size. I heard somebody say one time, no, as they get older, they start not being able to get hard. That is a natural thing being a man as you get older. That's why a lot of these niggas be having to pop Viagra and everything. So that has nothing to do with being a slut, okay? Or sleeping around with different people. The reason why the term slut and hoe doesn't apply to straight men or tops is because we are not being penetrated, okay? So I can go here and dip my shit in everything. Now, the things that we do still deal with that y'all do would be spiritual transactions, uh, that energy transferred. I do believe in that. But so yeah, it's still not good. I'm not gonna say that just because I'm a top or if a straight dude sleeps around with a bunch of different people, I'm not gonna say it's still a good thing because it's not. It is still uh it makes you sleazy. It makes you yeah, it could be considered a slut. That's some people's term of a slut. However, it never will be. Well, I'm gonna get to that here in a minute, but the reason why I don't really be tripping off of me personally considering dudes sluts is because if I'm topping you, right? If you was topping hella females, like if you was a straight dude and you was smashing hella females, that doesn't actually like pertain to me. Like that's two different sections. Like you topping females and then me smashing you, that's two different things. So I feel like that's still a version of me because it's the first thing you're experiencing with me. Not that they're technically a version, but y'all get what I'm saying. So I don't judge men based on sleeping with a bunch of different people because I expect men to do that because that is what we've always done, regardless if it's natural or not. I expect that. So I don't care about that. So I don't call like if my dude got around before me, I wouldn't call him a slut because I'm the first one that penetrated him. So that to me, you good. You're not no slut. All right. Now somebody else, a female might call him a slut. The bottoms he was smashing might call him a slut, but I wouldn't. You feel me? That's where that's coming from. Okay. Uh so to me, oh, what's up, babies? What's up? Shit. Doing my videos. And I can edit out too. Like, dang. Mwah. You so cute. You too. Thank you. Psych. But yeah, I'm just responding to a couple comments right now because they were saying some really good comments. So I was like, let me go ahead and make a video just responding to some of the really good comments. Like engage with them a little more. Like, yeah, warm me up before I get on live and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Where's babe? Sylvester. Probably outside. Yep. All right. So the second part on this comment says it's crazy how some of us in the gay community think. I understand what you are saying. Sex shouldn't be the foundation, and it makes more sense to wait before we have sex with the guy you're interested in and really just meeting. It shouldn't just be the guy that you're interested in and just meeting. That's where y'all fail. I've been that nigga too, to be that good guy that the dude wanted to meet, but he was still getting fucked by the niggas. And you think that because you're making me wait, that I'm going to think higher of you if you're giving yourself to somebody else? Like, come on. Uh I don't think it's good advice to not have sex on the first night to see if you can first get to know him and see if this is a person you can see yourself with. Okay. But is that person willing to wait? You have a lot of gay guys just playing games and wasting people's time. Why the fuck would you, if the nigga's not willing to wait a second, man, I ain't give y'all no time frame. I ain't say like, oh, they need to, wait a month or something. Like, no, I told y'all, like me and my dude smashed after a couple weeks. So real talk, there is no time frame. It could be on the third day. It could be the third day. You know what I'm saying? Just not the first. It can happen, but it's not gonna heighten your chances of finding a good partner if you're giving it up on the first date. All right, because you get trapped in hookup culture like that, especially bottoms, especially. See, tops, the reason why I said that it's a difference because we control the narrative more than y'all because y'all give it up. Like when y'all give it up, that puts the ball in our court. You get what I'm saying? So then we get to go, do we want to make you a main dude or do we want to be with you or whatever? Like it's not really the ball ain't even really in your court. The ball's really in your court for real before you give it up as the bottom, like for real. So that's the reason why I said that. And what else? Yeah, you have a lot of guys. What if they're not willing to wait? If they're not willing to wait, does that make you less than? Does that make you what? That doesn't do anything. Oh, you didn't get that experience with them. Y'all got to get over that. I think that that's a lot of y'all's issue right there. Y'all are too like thirsty. Like it's like I just want to experience. Like I get it, y'all. A lot of us been deprived of experiences and everything, but please stop just doing anything because you want to feel something. That's how you get trapped into hookup culture. Not being emotionally healthy, mentally stable, mentally healthy. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually healthy. That's how you get uh, stuck in that lifestyle because that's a low vibrational lifestyle. When you operating in low vibration, that's what you don't get. Okay. Uh, so if the dude don't want to wait for you to feel comfortable, I'm not saying no time, just wait until you feel comfortable. But y'all don't have no, I be forgetting that y'all don't. A lot of y'all don't have no foundational morals. So it's like, what is? I mean, you want to do it on the first day too. So that's why you like, well, why come not? Because you want to do it on the first day too. You don't have the morality instilled in you to be like, let me care about myself. Nobody ever told gay men to care about themselves, so they don't think to. And then when I'm saying this, it sounds like I'm trying to control or something, and I'm really just trying to help y'all get some more self esteem. Okay. Because when you feel like you that nigga, I promise you, you're not gonna be wanting to give yourself up to everybody like that. I promise you. You're gonna feel way like do Gucci and Prada and them ask people how much they should be charged for their bags? No, they put them motherfuckers out there with the price tag. If you can't afford it, then move on around. That's how you gotta start looking at it. Y'all are just free t-shirts out here on the display at Gen X, basically, the way y'all moving is what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm saying? Like the low value, low quality. It's easy to get. It's cheap. You don't got to really do no effort. It's just because it's a shirt. It wants to be worn. You are a nigga that wants to be fucked. So we do it. And then guess what? We toss them motherfuckers off our back and move on. Like trade it for another one the next day, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to say. It's equivalent to that in our mind. So if you want to be valuable, then you need to value yourself. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And then if the gay community, especially black gay community, just can be honest, if you just want sex, just say that so we both can know the true intentions. If you want a relationship, that needs to be said so both. Okay, hold on. You wrote, okay, let me respond to that part. If the gay community, especially black gay community, just can be honest, if you just want sex, just say that so we both know the true intentions. That wouldn't matter with y'all because y'all gonna just go with that. If they be like, all right, I don't want no relationship, I just want to smash. Guess what you're gonna do when you just want a relationship? You're gonna go ahead and just get smashed. Like, stop it, y'all not slick. Like, I know exactly what's up. Uh, so then you'll be right back there in the same spot. I'm trying to tell you, if y'all trying to do a cheat code or something, it's not gonna work. You have to care about yourself, have self value and a self esteem. You're not gonna cheat code that. Okay, you're not gonna manipulate your way around that. Oh, let me front like I don't, like I'm not a thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna act like this and do this for this dude while I'm gonna sneak off and while we not talking, I'm hooking up with dudes behind his back and all that. Like you're gonna be exposed, bro. Like straight up. There is no such thing as I'm looking for a relationship and then I'm giving my body away to random people. It doesn't work like that. Okay? You need to choose which lifestyle. Do you want to be for the streets right now? Or do you want to be actually not even right now? That's where y'all got it twisted. Do you want to be for the streets or do you want to be a respectable dude that gets a boyfriend, a relationship, a spouse, a partner, and build something with them and actually have something worth it? Or do you want to be by yourself, smashing a bunch of dudes up until, and then being a servant to your family? Because I noticed that too. A lot of gay dudes are sitting up here, we just doing all this for our birthright family. because making ourselves so convenient. You know, we ain't barely got time for ourselves because we do over here doing all this shit for nephews, nieces, moms, and shit. Like, because y'all don't have no life. So it's either gonna be that or that. And you need to choose that while you're young. Don't listen to these old heads that be talking about, oh, I'm good. I got to this age and I'm happy being alone. I saw somebody do a TikTok the other day. He was like, I be depressed that I'm single, and then all of a sudden I realize I ain't got nobody cheating on me when I'm asleep, and I ain't got nobody or something like that. Basically trying to make light of being single. Like, that was a 10-second little TikTok, and I promise you that little happiness lasted that 10 seconds, bro. They'll display it to the public and tell people younger and all that because they don't want to be embarrassed. And, you know, a lot of people don't like to face the fact that they didn't play their cards right. You know what I'm saying? They thought it might have turned out another way, but it didn't. And you know, they might have thought they knew what it was, and even if people was telling them, they didn't listen, and so they don't want nobody telling them I told you so. So they'll play this game like, you know, I'm good, you know, like I'm happy being single, and you know, that's because if you had no choice but to be single, what else are you gonna do? You're gonna croak over and just die? No, you're gonna find a way to be happy, like, of course, but that's not the point. It's to be in the kind of lifestyle that you want. What do you envision for yourself? That's the first part. You need to get to know yourself. Whatever one, you need to go for the other, one or the other. And I'm trying to tell you there's two pathways, so it's not that difficult. Quit trying to finesse it and trying to interloop. You know, okay, 1 year I'm gonna be, you know, a good dude looking for a partner, and then the next year, since I ain't found nobody, now I'm about to just start hoeing. And then you wonder why now you're gonna be trapped in hoeing. Okay, like, straight up, as a bottom especially, I'm trying to tell y'all, the reason why I know is because ain't none of y'all getting cuffed. Like, it's very rare. The dudes that always do, I promise you, if they tell y'all their story, 9 times out of 10, somebody's first. Like, that's the best way to connect to a dude, if it's somebody's first, or if both of y'all are experiencing some first experiences with each other. When you sleep around with a bunch of different people and you do everything, like the nastiest, freakiest stuff with the hookups, when you actually get somebody, a boyfriend, then what can he do to you that nobody else did? That's another thing you need to look at. It's more, it's deeper than that. It's about bonding. You can't bond really properly if you're just doing all this you're doing the most intimate thing with everyone, like it's playing basketball. That makes you so disconnected. All right. And then the second part of your comment, see if you can first get to know him and see if this is a person you can see yourself with. But if that person is willing to waiting, you have a lot of guys that's playing games and wasting people's time. If the gay community, okay, if you want a relationship, that needs to be said so both people can be honest about what they really want or don't. I know you just speaking your opinion on how to get a boyfriend, no disrespect, but I just feel you shouldn't shame the bottom for smashing on the first date because so did the top. We're not equals, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all want to be equals. Y'all want to say that we're equals because uh, we're both men or whatever. Like, no, there's still roles here, and it's not about heteronormatives. It's about we're two people, and it's nature that causes somebody to be more dominant, more submissive, or y'all just gotta respect each other enough to maneuver in both of those throughout the relationship. But it's not just about the physical whole, y'all. Think about from a top's perspective, this is what it is. I don't want to get involved with somebody who is detached from their emotions when I know that I am looking for a husband, a spouse, or whatever, right? I'm not trying to get with somebody who has been out here doing this with numerous of people because it's not just about the physical, it's about spiritually and emotionally they are disconnected, and it's not as they're drier. Like, it doesn't feel potent All of my great relationships that I look back on and I'm proud to have been in have been with people who have had either it was me and his first experience, like I remember my first boyfriend because we both came out together. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we did a lot of firsts together, so we had a bond. You know what I'm saying? So I was proud to be in that. The ones that I was with that have been sleeping around with different people, them is the worst experiences of my life. Okay, I'm talking to y'all from experience. I'm not telling y'all. I'm not like I guess I get what y'all thinking. I'm just be saying I don't be giving my backstories enough for y'all to understand where these is coming from. This knowledge is coming from experience, y'all. I'm telling y'all everything that I done went through already, so y'all don't have to. Okay, if y'all just listen, the dudes that have those high body counts and stuff, especially the bottoms, they have a distance with themselves. They don't care. They got that I don't need no nigga mentality. They don't, like they don't. There is no. They don't value men. They think less of us. You know what I'm saying? Uh, they try to mimic men what men do to women and stuff, and they try to be like, if you can do it, I can do it too. That's not good for any relationship. There needs to be balance, not two motherfuckers on the same shit. Okay. And the reason why it's also different is because as a top and I'm doing that, I still have feelings for people because I am not allowing somebody inside my body and then ravishing me. Okay. And then I'm going off and doing this with other people. That is a different act. The acts are different. So when you just pull, you know how minimal the effort is to be a top or a straight dude. You just gotta literally just keep yourself clean decently enough, okay? And whip your shit out and fuck. Maybe put a condom on. There's nothing to it. As a bottom, you have to receive someone. You gotta prepare. You probably got a douche or something before that. That takes hours. Y'all probably got to y'all. It incorporates y'all's diet, from what I done heard. Okay, y'all literally have to revolve y'all a lifestyle around it. Then not only that part, the pre part, but then the act. You are letting someone inside your body. You have to receive a person. Okay? That is a lot. You have to dilate, nigga. Like you're sweating and shit. Like you're literally like, I mean, your body's being going through an overdrive low key. Like, and you literally can just get up and do that with different people. You have gotten desensitized, just like a killer. After they done did that so many times, they don't even be, assassins and stuff. They show like they ain't got no feelings. They don't care. It's the same thing. You don't care enough. I'm talking about these niggas don't chase you, like y'all get in an argument and shit. They try to be all standing on their fucking business and being all fucking difficult, don't want to submit, don't want to, just argumentative, think you trying to attack them all the time, insecure, disrespectful. Okay? What you not gonna do just because you got three other of them in your phone right now, you not getting ready to disrespect me though. Okay? See, with somebody who doesn't have that many experiences, the experience with them is so fulfilling, so much more fulfilling because they're giving you their all. You know what I'm saying? Most of those dudes was that dude, and then they got hurt, and then they turned into the distant, detached dude, and those are the worst. That's what I'm trying to say because they've been victimized and they feel like they've been done dirty, and they basically punishing you. You're paying for all the mistakes of every other nigga. That's trauma, baggage. That's what we see. You got a high body count. We see a baggage and trauma. We don't just see a loose hole. We see you ain't gonna be shit. You gonna have probably not gonna be affectionate. You're not even gonna want to be affectionate. I did remember a few of them was affectionate though. Like they would sit there and rub on me and all kind of shit. And them is the ones that you could tell, like, damn, like you still attached a bit and you got hope. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's immediately after three bodies or something. I think it's about more so just the act of doing it consistently throughout time and throughout years. Like if you had a period of your time of being a bottom and then you just, you had a period of your life where you had, it was only like 3 to 6 months of your life and you let three dudes smash like back to back. But then like, the majority of your life, you're just, fucking bitches, or you're celibate, or you got a boyfriend or something, like that's different. I'm talking about these dudes that be on these apps throughout years, that be hooking up with different people every state they go to, like escorts, like whatever you want to call it, like people who literally just, you know, they live a lifestyle of being horny and lust, like a lustful lifestyle. You feel me? Uh, so that's what it is. That's what the problem is. I feel like I had to elaborate on that because I don't think that y'all was getting it. And I'm glad that the comment addressed that. I know you're just speaking on opinion. Okay, I just feel like you shouldn't shame the bottom for shame. Okay, yeah, we're not the same. We're not equals. You have a higher responsibility to sex as a bottom. You are the one that gets to control the narrative of it. Who we gonna get to fuck if we don't get to fuck y'all? Y'all got the power there. But when y'all give it up so quick, then it's not valuable. It's like, dang, like, okay, cool. Like you could have been the shit. Like, and then y'all would really want to listen to me. I'm trying to tell y'all, it'll work better for you, okay? You could have been the shit. Okay. There was this dude that was in my inbox just recently, like asking me for advice and stuff. Straight dude, but he ended up being hella thirsty, and he was, wanting to get out, wanting to have his first experience with a dude, right? I asked him, what was he, a top or a bottom? He said he didn't know. He just wanted to, experience something. I knew immediately when he said that he was getting ready to be turned out, and he was getting ready to go through some bullshit, and he's about to devalue himself, because see, he doesn't know that is when you are the most valuable right there. You don't have no experiences, nigga, and you are actually like fresh meat in this world where there's no virgins, no motherfucking, like everybody's a hoe, like, and y'all don't value yourselves. Y'all be so thirsty, want to just go out here and give it up. That's why I said straight DO dudes are gullible, and that's why they be getting turned out so easily, because of the thirstiness. Okay, and so men need to get in control of their thirst, of their hormones, and the little head down here. Like we really do. Okay, that's what made it to where me and my boyfriend are able to do this. That's why most gay couples, they don't last, because they don't get control of that little head down there. I gave y'all tips on how to actually control that, like not even control it, but really just tame it to where you don't even have them urges like that. Like you got to learn and go through a process of this after being a part of hookup culture. It's not just jumping straight out of hookup culture and into a relationship. It just doesn't work like that. That is a relationship destined to fail 9 times out of 10. That's why most gay relationships fail within the first 5 years, within the first 2 especially. Okay, maybe the first year, like straight up. We're definitely reaching there. In my mind, that doesn't make the top better, but hell, they're both grown adults. No. Yes, we're all adults. That's not an excuse. I can't stand people use that as an excuse. As an adult, you are more required to have a responsibility than, like, that's like saying if you're a child, then that's an excuse. Oh, they're a child. So that's an excuse. Saying someone's an adult is an excuse. That makes it that they need to have more responsibility accounted to them. All right. So, yeah, y'all, that's it on this one. I hope y'all made it to this part. If y'all did, I appreciate y'all. And yeah, hi. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. Baby, how much I really take.